And here we are.
What?
It's like, hi.
Hey guys, I wasn't expecting you to press the button so fast.
Yeah. We're already late.
Yeah, we were late. Sorry, y'all. I was on the phone.
Hi. Oh my God. Hi.
Hey, honey.
Oh my God. So it's, hold on real quick because this isn't right. Hang on real quick. I have to fix this really quick. Boop. And hang on one second. I must.
Look at us.
Oh, sorry. Boop. Okay. Say with us. Say yeah. Okay. So, oh my God. Hi, everybody. Did you guys miss You Can't Sit With Us? Did you guys miss us?
I know. It's my fault, y'all. I've been like so dang busy. It's like not even funny.
Not only you, girl. We have all been crazy busy. Like MJ, especially us because we're girls. So we've been like cray busy. But oh my God, hi everybody. Oh my God, we missed you guys. Did you guys miss us?
Hey Kenzie. Hey Teresa. Oh my God, look at y'all. It's like so weird to see you from the side.
I'm saying, I'm like, because Tiff, she's used to being
in the room and saying, hey guys.
Hi Kat. Hi Tansy.
Hi.
I need a hair girl. Hi, Miss Lucky. Hi, madam. Bobby is already wears a full face of makeup and is looking beautiful. So adding hair now is not shocking. Agree.
Totally from him.
We're definitely gonna get into Mrs. Bobby. Like, well, Vanity Lights. Your
name Vanity.
That's the name when Bobby's a girl. It's Vanity Lights. So y'all gotta put some respect on Vanity's name.
Okay. I mean, I'm not mad at it. Vanity is a very pretty name.
Oh, we're gonna get into some things.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna say hi. Hi, Foz. Hi. Hi, Miss Lucky. Hi. I said Miss Lucky. Hey, Kelly girl. Hi. Hi, Tiffany. Hi. Tiffany. Hi. Where's it? God, these comments just be going so fast. Hi, Sarah. Hi. Hi. Huh?
Is that Nori?
Is it who?
Nori.
Where?
You don't see her?
Hi.
Now that's somebody I have not seen in quite some time. Hey, girl. Hey.
It's because we need to make sure. Hold on, real quick. While we have her.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
I wanted to look at this really quick. 1 second, because I think I made an accident and did something. It was not on purpose. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. I think I made an accident. Gross, Sean. Shut up. Oh, okay. We're good. Yeah, Sean, gross. So, hi. Hi.
There it is.
Oh, we love you. We love you, and we're just glad to see you. We miss you. We're always here for you. We're always here for you. Hi, Slay. Hey, girl. Did I say hi to Mr. Cow? If not, hi, Mr. Cow.
Hey, Mr. Cow.
Thank you. Don't tip. Oh my God. So, y'all, I have to literally just sit there and stare at Tiff. Like, how pretty is she? I'm like, oh my God, like she's like, are you froze? No, mesmerized.
Like, what is wrong with you?
Mesmerized.
Listen, honey, I got tired of twisting my hair every night. I had to throw these bundles in and remind girls of who I really am. So there you go.
She had to let y'all know that she's a very badass bitch.
Okay, I am a very
y'all wasn't feeling like she was, so she had to remind y'all real quick.
I had to remind y'all.
She loved your hair, girl. She said she loved
you. Thank you.
Amazing. Nori says you look amazing.
Thank you.
I totally agree. Hey, sweetness. Hi, girl. Hi, Mel. Hi. So, guys, tonight is You Can't Sit With Us. So, when You Can't Sit With Us, we just talk about random stuff, the things that we find interesting. So, I was talking to Tiff, and you guys know that I love her because she's like my everything. So, I was talking to her, and I'm like, let's just go talk about some random shit, girl. Let's just talk about some random shit. We were supposed to put something together, but y'all know us. We get on the phone and we do everything, but
everything. Everything, but
we were definitely on the phone. We didn't get none.
Nothing at all.
And so I will pick some random topics. Bobby Lights is definitely going to be our main topic of the night. So the main topic, we usually save that for last because that's usually what we have the most to say about. So we're definitely going to save Miss Bobby slash Vanity Lights for last. So until then, we're going to be getting into some other things. So let's kick this off, shall we? Okay, so my first bookmark, because y'all know I love me a good bookmark.
Well, and Sean is over there pressing buttons and kicked himself off of it. And why does this always happen when I hop on the live? He is always kicking himself out. But anyway,
I'm back.
Nope, not gone for too long. Not gone for too
long. Girl, this liquor is kicking in, girl. It is kicking in, girl. Sorry, I'm back. I'm here to wear.
Wrong button every single time.
I haven't done that in a while, but I'm pretty proud of myself. That's the first time in a long time. Okay, so let's get back to the first bookmark. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, so I wanted to bring this up because I wanted to ask you ladies, like, how would you feel about this? Okay, so Black Bleach China started the show.
Is it on already?
Yes, it is already shown.
Okay,
I already watch it. Yes. So straight man makes 100K a month entertaining mainly gay audience. Now I definitely know who this is. His name is Only Cam LA. I definitely know who he is. I've never watched him or anything, but I do know who he is. And he does have a really big butt. So he's one of those bubble butts, if you will. And his main audience is basically showing gay men his ass, because he, has a big butt and gays love butt. So so let's listen to this little trailer, and I want to get your everyone's opinion.
I have a large gay fan base, right? So they like ass. Probably 85% gay males, 15% women. It's definitely obviously heavier on the guy side. So I'm an ally with them, so I go to a lot of pride events. I have a large gay fan base, right? So they like ass. Probably 85% gay males, 15% women. It's definitely obviously heavier on the guy side. So I'm an ally with them, so I go to a lot of pride events. I have a large gay fan base, right? So they like.
Okay, we heard you. You have a large fan base. Okay, so how would you ladies feel about that? Okay, so he doesn't sleep with men, he doesn't do porn or anything like that. It's just more so of him showing his new body, but his audience is gay men. The plethora of his audience, about good 80%, of his audience are gay men. So how would you ladies feel if you were dating a guy that did OnlyFans and his higher fan base were gay males? Not the fact that it's males, that it's gay males.
Question before I answer that. So he said that he does private parties. So does he do private video parties, or does he go to private parties that are mainly homosexual men at the party, I guess?
Both.
Okay. So
and he performs at prides too. He goes to prides too. He said that as well.
Okay, he goes to prides too. Okay, so
let's play one more time.
Ass. Probably 85% gay males, 15% women. It's definitely obviously heavier on the guy side. So I'm an ally with them, so I go to a lot of pride events. I have a large gay fan base, right? So they like ass. Probably 85% gay males, 15% women. It's definitely obviously heavier on the guy side. So I'm an ally with them, so I go to a lot of pride events.
Okay, so he seems like he could teeter-totter either way. And for me, I want a man. If I was someone who didn't mind, somebody that, kind of went back and forth, then, I guess it wouldn't be a problem. But for me, speaking for Tiffany and the kind of men that Tiffany likes, it's going to be a no for me, dog.
So even if he's not gay at all, I mean, there's no proof besides him.
Yes, he's not.
So if you dated a dude that didn't do this, and he said that, dude, here's even a better question for ladies. How many of you ladies, especially within 2020, actually, especially if you haven't been dating a person for a super long time, like if you're just entering like dating or just like entering like a relationship with them, if you will, do you even ask the question if they're gay or if they've ever slept with men?
I have never asked anyone that I have conversed with or dated if they were gay. I have never done it. I've never had to. Now, have I dated a guy where I was a little suspect of it? I'm like, something's wrong. And I even remember a guy I was dating, I showed his picture to one of my gay best friends, and I was like, oh, look at him. What do you think about him? And he was like, he sucks dick. And I'm like, excuse me?
Like,
what? Where have you seen him? But let's just say, that relationship didn't last. I mean, he's married to a woman and, has children. But I've never asked, no.
So would you? Do we think that that's something that we should be like, ladies? Do you think that that's something like in 2020 when you have so many men that are undercover or down low, and things of that nature, to where it's more prevalent in this day and age, for it to be more socially acceptable and whatnot? Do you feel that that is a question, like when you're sitting there getting to know, I think you're correct, when you're getting there sitting to know someone, isn't that a relevant question to ask if they are gay, or not even if they're gay? Because if a man is seeking you out 9 times out of 10, I get a woman not feeling, that he's gonna be gay anyway. Because what the hell you want to do with me? Like, what we gonna do? So, but still at the same time, you do have men out there that are bisexual, or men that don't necessarily care for men, but have dabbled, and things in that nature. So, is that not a prevalent question when you're on a date, figuring out favorite colors and favorite food, to figure out if this person has ever engaged in anything sexual with another man?
I wouldn't necessarily come out and ask him, are you gay? I would, if something would have to come up, something said, a phrase, a word, or an action would have to actually come up for me to be like, okay, Tiff, let's take it down this road and see, kind of what happens, and, maybe ask those questions. My first question would be, have you ever participated in a threesome? That would be my first off question. Have you ever participated in a threesome? Oh, was it, your girlfriend and, another girl, or was it you and a guy, or, have you ever been, that's how I would, kind of lead into that. That would be my first question. Like, have you ever been in a threesome? And then I would take it from there. Mm-hmm. And kind of see, where they go. And I guess your follow-up question would be, if he told me that, he had, what would I do?
Yes.
Possibly, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is going back to the whole insecure thing when Molly found out that guy had let, another guy do oral on him, and it totally turned her off. And
she could not get over it.
Yeah, then he came back and he was like with this beautiful black woman, and she was like, I thought he was gay. Again, that would probably be something to where I don't know. It's really, that's a hard question to answer, because what was it? What happened? Who did what to whom? And, yeah. It would depend. I mean, that's my honest answer. It would just really depend, on what really happened. Now, if he was doing something to somebody else, it would probably, be a like, all right, well, let's just kind of be friends type of thing. I don't know. It's hard for me to answer.
Tansy's asking you a question.
Did Sean tell you when you told? Wait, Tiff, did Sean tell you that when you told him about Stormisha?
Good question, girl.
Leave my baby daddy out of this.
Girl, damn baby girl. I told you about that shit. You guys are making me think we have to ask. I just never thought I had to ask guys if I've been, I never know. Yeah, I mean, but I get it, but I think it's very valid. It's a very valid question in 2020. Like, even if you don't want to come off as super abrasive and make a man feel, offended by saying, "Are you gay?" The least you can say is like, "Have you ever slept with a man?" or "Have you ever been with a man?" or something like that. I mean, at least get some type of information on it instead of one day you find out and then when you find out you super mad because they lied. So, they didn't lie to you. You just never asked. So it's different.
Back in the day, you never thought that you would ever have to ask a guy that was pursuing you, is he married?
Right. And ask, though, I agree what you're saying right here. Just because you ask doesn't mean that you will get the truth. Absolutely. But at least when you do ask,
absolutely.
If you do ask, if they don't tell you the truth, it's a lie at that point in time. So if you don't ask and you find out, that's not a lie. It's just something you didn't know. So at least even if you do lie and say no, I mean, it's still an answer. It's still something that a person can't say to you, you never asked. I did. You just lied to me. It's no different than asking a man if he ever cheated. 9 times out of 10, he's gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Of course not. I never.
Like,
I've been cheated on.
No.
I've been cheated on.
I know. I've been cheated on though. Like,
no, I've been hurt. I've never hurt, but I've been hurt though.
Fucking
when they say no, but I'm always very observant. I know that's why I have a girl. Girl, you gotta watch these niggas. Canine hand. I'm not messing with a bisexual man. We can be friends, though. Period. And there's nothing wrong with that. You like what you like, and I understand. Like with a woman, if women are already like hella competition out here, imagine competing with both. Competing with women and men, like that's a lot of pressure. Like it's just like not only when you're gone do I have to worry about you around women, but I also have to worry about you around niggas. Like, this is just a little bit too much for me. So I can understand when a woman just say like, I want my nigga just vagina.
I want.
So it's like I could rock with that. I could get that.
Rough neck. I want somebody that's gonna get offended if I ask him if he's gay.
Like period. Exactly. I'm like, what? Like, what would make you say
that? Like, it's a problem.
You end up house because you said that shit. My straight man I know wouldn't even play with it. He gay and he don't know. That could be true. That could be true. Now, see, Ketley asked earlier if his butt was real. His butt is real, isn't it? There's no surgery or anything like that. This guy
look his butt up. I want to see what the fascination is.
And it's not necessarily like a fascination because I mean it's not like out of the ordinary. Like I mean he ain't walking around with no Tammy Riviera or no K Michelle or no Nicki Minaj. He's not walking around like that. But he's proportioned. So his physique is a great physique. And he has tattoos everywhere too. So a lot of people like tattoos. So when it comes to that, it's just like, I mean, it's not like something like out of the, or like you're just gonna click on it, just gonna be like, oh my God, like no, it ain't nothing like that. But he's just extremely like attractive, so with him being attractive, somebody that looks like him, a lot of gay men are going to attract to. I could definitely
he's very cute.
Very attractive. I can definitely see that. So. But not everybody's going to look at you as straight if you're willing to do not certain things, but certain things for males. So it's just like you're showing your ass for them. You're showing your, penis in times and, things like that for them. I mean, he might not necessarily, I don't know exactly what he does. So I don't know if he like does anything or if he just shows himself. But from what I gather, he just like shows himself, so it's just not like, yeah. So, I don't know, but I could see a lot of women not being interested in that. I could definitely see that.
Teresa said maybe not on the first date. I mean,
I agree. It doesn't have to be the first date. I mean, no. You don't know if it's going to go anywhere. Like a first date, no. But like if you're on date 3, day 4, and you're interested in this person, I feel like those type of questions should come up. Especially in 2020, you can ask. It's all in how you approach a question. Right. It doesn't have to be in a way to offend somebody. Like, are you gay? Are you sure? Because there's a whole bunch of people out here. That's a way to offend somebody instantly. But if it's just like, like,
yes, 2020.
Period. Period. But it's like, have you ever, dated a man or thought of it, or you ever been with one, or anything? I don't feel like that's disrespectful. I don't feel that many men, but especially if you're getting to know someone, a question is a question. So if you get offended by it, that's gonna say more than anything. But I do feel like in 2020, that should be a question if you're getting to know someone, especially if you're dating. That needs to be a question. Even if they lie, it's better to put something out there. It's no different than a person's status. They could easily lie about their status. I don't have any STDs or STIs or, like that, and then you come to find out later that they do. So it's very important to ask those type of questions, so that because a lot of, just because somebody will lie doesn't mean that other people won't be honest. There are people that will lie, but there are people that will tell you the truth too. Like, yeah, one time in college, or no different than on Insecure. Like, oh, there's this one time, but it wasn't nothing, never revisited it or anything like that. It's just it happened and it won't again. That's not my cup of tea. So, but it just shows that he's open-minded. It doesn't mean that he's bisexual. Bisexual means you enjoyed it and you do it again.
Right.
He doesn't want to do it again. So therefore, to me, that's a straight man. There's plenty of girls that have experimented or kissed a girl or things of that nature, and they don't look at themselves as gay. It's just like, no, that happened one time. We was drunk. We was being stupid. Like it has nothing to do with nothing. So it's not like I'm gonna go pursue women because I kissed a girl in college or high school or junior high. So I'm like, no, I want a goddamn woman. That was just that. That was that, and we removed ourselves. So you have people out there that are like that. So Angela says, we live in a don't ask, don't tell society, but F that I ask. I'm not offensive. I have had guys ask me, do I like girls? You just have to ask, have you ever been with a man? Not, are you gay? Right. There's no reason to ask a person if they're gay, especially if you're a woman and a man is seeking you. There's no reason to ask that, because obviously they probably aren't. If anything, they're probably bisexual or, something like that before they would be gay. So, I mean, that type of question, because it causes a man to think immediately like, well, what have I said, or did I walk wrong when I walked up, or is it an aneurysm or something? Like, what would make you think that? But if you're just asking a general question like, have you ever been with a man? That's a general sense. Are you gay? It's like personal. So it's just in how you approach it and how you word it.
Well, Angela actually brought up a really good point. She said that men ask girls, have they been with a girl all the time? And that's true. Mm-hmm. I honestly, when she said that, I was like, well, dang, every guy that I have dated, they have, every single last one of them have always asked me, have you ever been with a girl? Have you ever experimented with a girl? Every single time.
And guys like it, but that's the double standard.
I can't ask them back.
But it's the double standard. Like, it's no different than like if a girl sleeps with 2-3 dudes, 4 dudes or something like that, not in a row, but just she's a slut, she's a whore. But if a guy does it, he's cool.
Yeah.
And then it's no different than like when it comes to gay. If a gay man is gay, it's frowned upon. But if a girl is, it's awesome.
Right.
That like it's just this. It's a super double standard. Like it really is.
Well, it's almost like that is what is required of us now. It's like if you haven't experimented with a girl, then you're lame, or you basic, or that's not what they're looking for these days. Like most men that I've come in contact with these days are looking for the Instagram models, the bottle girls, type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So everybody wants to live this rapper's basketball player, what's on TV fantasy.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with bringing it up. Men ask women if they've been with other women. I believe it varies on men and what relationship you may have with him to bring it up. Agreed. Alexis, I agree with you. It does. It depends on what type of relationship you have with the person. So like, I believe it was Teresa who said earlier, like maybe not on the first date. So right, and that point of the relationship, it's probably a little bit too early to be asking those type of questions, especially because that could be a turn off to him. You asking him that type of question. He might not want to see you again just because you said that on the first date. It's just like, well, what make you think I'm gay? So it's just like, I mean, that it can come off as offensive. So it's really in how you approach it. But I think, with women, especially since in Black women, the HIV rate has really went up, has spiked. I feel that it's a valid question to have. Even if they don't tell you the truth, at least you put it out there. I would rather somebody lie to me than me just not have an answer at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, at least I asked. I can say that I was a question, and it depends on how you answer. You can answer truthfully, or you can answer with a lie. But at least I asked. I put it out there. So I put it out there, and that's the thing about it is some people get super shocked because when people are honest, like yeah, I have, once or twice, not a big deal, Right. So, but you do have more men that are more prone to lie,
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I will say that. Men need to ask women too. Girls are out here straight gay but lying too. Agreed. I agree. But I mean, with dudes is more so of a turn on. You know, it's different. You know, it's more of a turn on. You know, with guys, it's just like, especially with women. You know, a lot of women just not feeling that. You know, it's just like, you know, that's cute or whatever. But we could be buds. You know, we could be friends. You know, but I don't want. You know, because it is a lot of competition. You know, it's the women out there. Hey, LaRon, it's a lot of women out here that have to. When it comes to, damn, I had a really good point. When it comes to, you know, women out here when they are in these streets, it's better to know, you know, and not all the time you are going to know, but at least put the question out there for your own sanity, for your own sake. You know, like it doesn't have anything to do with him at that moment in time. It's more so about you and your health and, you know, your mental stamina. And I can completely agree with the woman that states, you know, Tip, what's your cash app? Abby want to know. Abby said, what's your cash app, girl? What's your cash
app? Me, I am no one. You know, I am just
sit next to me. Your
one little friend that be on here from time to time. That's all, girl.
I'll get it for you, Abby. Don't worry about
it. It's called doxing.
I'll get it, girl. I get it, girl. Do you think most men have an issue with when women are with other women? My husband had an issue with it when we were dating. Well, really? That's probably, I feel like no. There are a lot of men out there that don't like that. There are a lot of men that don't
mind that their woman has been with another woman in the past.
Well, the thing about it is that a lot of men, I'm not going to say controlling men, but jealous men. You know, when you're with a jealous man ain't going to want you to be with nobody but him.
Right.
And a jealous man, like, oh, I'm going to go kick with my homegirls. Oh, that's your homegirl? You done been with girls before? I don't know what y'all over there doing, this and that. You know, so it can also add a stigma. You know, it can also make it to where it's like a negative, you know, instead of a positive, because it's just like when it comes to the trust factor, no different than a female. If she's dating a bisexual male and he's just like, oh, I'm just over here with the boys.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
That makes sense. So it's just like, so I mean, it could go either way. You know, it could be a thing where he looks at it like, and the thing he looks at it like, you what? You know, it's just like not everybody with it, you know. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of people that, you know, that aren't, you know, I would absolutely agree with that. There are people that are just like, I want you all to myself, nobody else. You find out if your man is kind of gay while you're playing down there. So, you know what, K9? I'm not about to do this with you. I'm not about to do this with you.
Yeah, I mean, what? How? Why?
I am not about to do this. Okay, I am not. But we have a whole bunch more topics, and I see there's a lot of comments. Oh my God, we love you guys. Oh my God, we love you guys. So we're gonna jump over to the next topic. I'm gonna try not to click out again, y'all. Y'all just be here with Tip West. It'd be the Tip West. Okay, so what's the next one? Okay, would you start an OnlyFans or Patreon to take care of your family? Now, this I felt was a good question because, you know, there are a lot of people that have been jumping on Patreon and things in that nature and, you know, OnlyFans and stuff like that because you have the income stream, especially with COVID, you know, it's not that many ways to bring in money, you know. So we're going to play her clip really quick and listen to her story, and then we will give her commentary. Here we go.
I work to take care of my family. My parents get older. I want to take care of them when they can no longer take care of themselves. If I have to sacrifice a little bit for the greater good of my family, then hey. I work to take care of my...
Wowzers. Let's just leave it right there. Lord have mercy. Do she want to be friends?
F's?
We should be friends. Girl, these is
I know that gotta hurt. Man.
Her pole back.
There's no way I could lug those things around.
Wow.
I don't like the ones I got.
Those are beautiful though.
Wow. They are. They're very beautiful. Would I start an OnlyFans or a Patreon to take care of my family? Absolutely. I'll be the girl that does all the videos for foot fetish. I'll put a banana between my toes and squish.
Ooh, squish, squish, squish.
Do you like that, Daddy? Squish. Yes, that would be big.
Squish.
Would absolutely
like that?
Would do it. You got to get in how you live these days. There is no, back in the day when I was growing up, being strippers and being, promiscuous and, being a woman that was in tune with her sexuality was like being a Jezebel, being a hoe, being a prostitute. These days, women have taken back so much of their power that, there's no shame. And I mean, it looks like, and I mean, of course, I'm not on her Patreon or anything. It looks like what she's doing is pretty tasteful. It's not like she's slanging them things around from what I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
If it were me, you're not going to get, my private parts or anything like that. Like I said, foot fetish girl for the TIFF. Okay. So, I mean, but if you're one of those people that, do it to take care of your family, then sis, get it how you live. I have no issues with that.
Yeah, I would definitely do it. I mean, if I needed to, like do it and more. But see, some people aren't provocative. Some people are just who they are. And that's enough. Like no different when you're talking about with the feet. There are people women out there that make hundreds of thousands of dollars just doing stupid stuff with their feet.
With their feet, absolutely.
Yeah. So, here come my girl, Maya. Hi. So we love Maya. Maya was just over at the recap on Rich Lomax's show, and she got us through Jessica, y'all. They was over there cutting up. Maya was over there 10. Well, actually, it wasn't her, but yes. Shout out to Maya because we know your heart, girl. We know you are beautiful. You are a beautiful soul, and we know you didn't mean anything by what you said, girl. We know. Hi, Latifah. Hi. Oh, I saw my girl Lene. Where's my girl Lene? Linnea. Hi. This is my girl. So, hey, your girl. Hi. Oh, you're not getting your notifications? Oh my God. I will call.
To like unsubscribe, subscribe again, and then hit the notification bell for all. That was happening to me too. And for some reason, like Sean's, when he posts on his community page, like those don't pop up until like 2 or 3 days later for me. It's really weird.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, YouTube, this platform is free and awesome, but sometimes they don't want you to be great.
Right.
The same thing happens with like Neek and Knight and stuff too. So
right, but with Patreon for the family, if I needed to, because I'll do whatever I need to do for my children. If I feel like there are so many other options than going straight to a stripper pole or like anything like that. So to me, when a woman says I'm doing like as a stripper or something like that, or exotic dance or anything like that, I'm doing this to take care of my kids. Bullshit. There are plenty of other things that you can do to take care of your children. This is what you have chose to do to take care of your children. And when I'm going into a doctor's office and a nurse is walking up to me, checking us into triage and things of that nature, she's doing that to take care of her kids. Why are you any different from her? Like, I don't want to hear that. Like, you are an adult and you can make your own choices. Even if you had a bad upbringing or something like that, you could always change that as an adult. That's the beautiful thing about being an adult is you have your own path. You get to choose your own lane. No one can choose that for you unless you allow it. So me doing an OnlyFans or something like that, if you're doing it like to literally feed your family and take care to make sure your lights stay on and that you're not homeless and things of that nature, more power to you. When you have a lot of people on here that are on OnlyFans that don't need to be. So when somebody like Erica Mena and Safari and all of them are like on OnlyFans, why? Like, I mean, you can, don't get me wrong, do your thing, but it's not necessary. Like, it's not needed. Like, you're taking a coin from people that could actually use it. You're taking this money and just fucking it up. Like, you're not doing anything with it. So I mean, it's different. So when I see a big celebrity get onto a platform of people that are grinding to get to where they're trying to get to, start from a plateau so that they can get there one day, to me, that's kind of really selfish. But it is what it is. There aren't a list of people that can make certain things and a list of people that can't, but for your family, I'm all for it. Like, if you need to take care of your family, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I understand it, but
clearly she has assets to where she's, probably making a lot of money. Mm-hmm. I mean, a picture like this, I'm pretty sure it got her paid.
Right. I'm thinking about joining hers. Literally, like literally thinking about it. That's why I'm like, oh, I mean, let me say this. Oh.
How much like do you, I mean, because I've never been on OnlyFans, nor have I been on Patreon. Typically, how much do those, I guess, memberships cost to be on?
I believe it's $10 a month.
$10 a month?
And you can get like a yearly pay. I don't, it's something like, some people are like $10. I mean, it varies, you know, because then some of them you can like buy it for like a whole year, you know, like a subscription for a year, you know, something like that. So it depends, you know, on how, I mean, on how interested you are. You know, most of them are like $10. So it's just like, because a lot of people don't want to waste money, because a lot of times to where people have OnlyFans, they feel like it's a waste of money, you know, because they'll go on there and they'll be like, this it, like I could go on your Instagram and see all of this. You know, so it's just like, so, you know, so some people, you know, so that's another reason too why you don't get locked in, you know, because it's easy to get locked in. This is stupid stuff like that.
Right.
But yeah, $10 from what I've seen, like $9.99, you know, just watch for a month. But yeah, so we will all do OnlyFans for our family. Yeah. So let's watch this one. Now this skank.
Lyrica Anderson.
She said, finna act a fool on OnlyFans. Let me see something right quick. Bio and the link.
Listen, if it's getting you extra income, I mean, because, you know, they're not making, you know, club appearances or anything like that anymore. So, hey, get on there.
I didn't know when the club was open.
I'm sure she was getting paid for appearances, you know.
First of all, this booty is hella fake. Like, why is it bouncing at the top, at the bottom, on the sides, in the middle? Like, nothing in this photograph in this video looks real, like at all. And you can tell she clearly doesn't like her body, because why do you have on all of those clothes in
the water?
So, I mean, clearly you don't like your body. I mean, so. I mean, let's start there.
Maybe she just popped in real quick.
No, because if you pay attention to Lyrica's fashion, she dresses like she don't necessarily care for her body. And I do believe that Lyrica regrets her butt. I think she regrets it. But A1 Bentley is right underneath it and said, Lyrica Anderson, huh? A1, I'm gonna need you to stop acting like you ain't allegedly gay. That you ain't no alleged download trade. Like, that's super annoying. We know you don't want Lyrica, and we know that baby probably allegedly isn't yours.
I mean, let's say that.
Yeah. So why? I mean, one, I'm not even going to say anything about her being a mom or anything. I mean, whatever, do your thing. But you're married. Can you get divorced if you're gonna be out here doing all that?
Maybe her husband is okay with it.
He right underneath the comments saying, huh?
He's probably okay with it.
That doesn't look like get it, boo. That don't look like get it, babe. That don't look like I'm here for it. He said, huh? Like, fuck is you doing?
First of all, if I was married, that's for my husband and my husband only.
But if your husband was gay, you'll be doing all this stuff. If your husband was allegedly gay, you'll be in the pool. Because all of this says to me is, I need some dick.
Yeah, but even if my husband was gay and I like knew he was and I was his beard, I still wouldn't put myself out there like that, because, you know, I'm still, you know, out here trying to, you know, portray myself as a married woman. But yeah, you know, if I'm married, things like that are for my husband and my husband alone.
Yeah. So is this like trashy being married doing this? Would you classify this as trashy?
To me, it is, absolutely.
I think it's
my husband doesn't get offended by me doing some stuff like that, out here shaking my ass in the pool for the world to see, then, you know, we got a problem.
Yeah, that's good. Safari and Erica Mena both have OnlyFans account and they're married. Yeah, the thing about their OnlyFans accounts though is they're not trashy. And they're not trashy, honestly. I mean, it's no different than what Erica posts on Instagram. It's no different than what Safari posts on Instagram. Or Safari's not on there nude. He's not on there with, you know, peen pics and stuff. It's like, no, it's not like that.
Yeah. So what
Safari
probably did it for their name and their name alone.
Yeah, just because they're relevant, low key. You know, because not high key, low key. You know, they're relevant. You know, so but it's not in a trashy way. It's not.
Yeah.
If I was Safari's wife, I would not mind his OnlyFans. I wouldn't mind it. It's just not a big deal. These are the same pictures you can find if you search the internet. So it's the same ones, but they're less provocative, you know. So I wouldn't be mad at it. Now, if I was Erica Mena's husband, yeah, I might have a little issue with hers. But I wouldn't have a problem with Safari's. Like, that's just not a big deal. Like,
right.
If you ask me, he's not like going overboard or anything like that. Like, so but Erica, a little bit. So Lyrica, I kind of feel like Loki's sorry for her because she's just, to me, she's just like a lost soul. You know, she's just lost.
I mean, which one of them are not lost souls? They're all lost.
I mean, like lost within her life. I feel that she started on a route and she got pushed off of it. And I feel like A1 pushed her off of the route that she was on. I feel like she wanted to be a good wife. I think she wanted to, have the picket fence and, try to be, this dominating couple to where, she's the artist and he's the producer, things like that. I feel that way. And I just feel like they got on, reality TV and just destroyed everything.
What's she rap sing?
Lyrica, she has a cute voice. She has the song, what's it called? I know you probably hate me for always fucking with your friend. I love her. Lyrica can sing. She has a voice. Her mom can sing too. But Lyrica, I think she's cute.
Never heard it. Never ever heard it.
I like Lyrica. And I like her music. I don't like this type of stuff. Chill out, girl. Chill out. Have a seat. Where your baby at? Who got your baby? Where your baby at? Yeah. So moving on from Lyrica because she's getting on my nerves. So let's see who's next. Oh, okay. So I wanted to talk about this story because this is gonna be Trina soon. Lily Lyons recalls feeling suicidal and the pressure of working a regular job after SWV broke up. I didn't give a damn about SWV. Okay, so a homegirl working at McDonald's. Because, no, she's not really working at McDonald's.
I was like, oh my God.
Basically. But she basically working at rallies at Church's Chicken.
You are kidding me. Are you for real?
Girl, do you not read the title? Lily Lyons recalls feeling suicidal and the pressure of working a regular job.
Does it mean she's working at rallies?
She ain't no lawyer. She ain't no doctor.
But she could be a receptionist.
Or a stalker at Walmart. Or
manager at Walmart. I mean,
or works in the drive-thru at Burger King. Or a janitor at a mall. Or what?
She can own a gym.
She don't own shit, girl. She said returning to a working a regular
doll.
A regular.
And instead of putting her Popeyes and McDonald's, I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt.
I'm not giving her that at all. She probably working at Perkins, Denny's. She probably a server somewhere.
She might be. Poor thing.
I thought she'd cook at Applebee's. You don't think so? I feel like she work at a smoke shop, at a tobacco shop.
I can see a waitress.
You think so? I like Lily.
Waitress.
I like her, and I like that she.
Everyone has always liked Lily.
I like her.
I don't think anyone has never not liked Lily. I think Coco was probably, the most hated one because she was the diva of the group, even though I liked Coco. But
no, I like Coco's voice. I don't like her.
Of course not, Sean.
I don't like Coco. Coco is a bitch. Coco is a whole bitch. Like, don't get me wrong, Coco. I love you, girl, but you are a literal bitch. I watched that SWV. Girl, I watched that reality show. I watched both seasons, and I did not like Coco. Coco, she girl. She didn't want to sing downtown because they was talking about eating vagina and all of that because she's married. She delivered. So I mean, she just made everything way more difficult than it had to be. And then the other girl ended up, what's her name? I forgot her name. But the other one, she was married to that football player. I think she still is. But
she's married to Eddie, God, Eddie something. Somebody help me out in the chat. He played for the Titans.
Yeah, I forgot.
Eddie George.
Right. Mm-hmm. So him, but that same one that was married to the football player, it ended up coming out that she ended up sleeping with their like A&R or whatever, like the one that was, but she said she did it for the group. So I'm like, ew. Like that's a hell of something to take for the team. Okay. So, but yeah,
you took the D for the team.
Yeah, and Coco had a problem with her because of it and whatnot. So I mean, like it was just like a lot of drama, and Coco was like,
"No, why mad over your choice?"
Yeah, I didn't like Coco. I'm like, y'all should kick her out the group, like get rid of her. But
there is no group without Coco. Let's just be real.
Because Lily can't sing.
Duh. Duh.
I'm sorry.
There is no group without Coco. Coco is the group.
But as you see, you can't say that because Coco went solo. And what happened?
Yeah. I bought that album too when she went solo, the very first one.
Mm-hmm. Coco was like way too much. Like she put those girls through hell. Like I mean, and it wasn't cool. Like because it was unnecessary. Like none. There was nothing she was doing that was needed. Mm-hmm. But her voice is beautiful, and she is the group. She has the most. She's the lead singer. Like she leads damn near all of the songs. Pretty much. Yep, all of them. Yeah. So it's just like so it's kind of hard. Like it's like the Omarion. Like B2K can't be B2K without Omarion. Destiny's Child could technically be Destiny's Child without Beyonce because the other two singers are talented, but for appeal, for factor, you're not gonna get as many people without the Queen Bee. They're gonna if they're trying to sell out tours, you're gonna need Beyonce. But I mean, B2K literally cannot go on tour without Omarion because Omarion's the lead singer. It's not like somebody could step up for him in a group and sing his parts and whatnot because he's the only one, technically the only one talented that can sing in the group, so, and Coco was the same thing, but Coco, she took that shit to her advantage. So, and she was wrong for a lot of the stuff that she did. She had to treat those women like that, but she did anyway. But I wanted to pull this up because I feel like Trina is headed down this same road. I think that she is pretty soon going to have to put an application in at Burger King.
I doubt it. I don't see it happening for Trina. Having to go work a regular job? No.
She already is.
What is she doing for a regular job?
Now, what's she doing for a not regular job? Ain't no music out. She ain't on nobody list. She ain't on nobody charts. She ain't on tour. She ain't on. She just there. She got an album deleted. Girl, that bitch is broke.
She has. Maybe she invested her money well. Maybe she saved.
How was she running around in parking garages and shit on Love and Hip Hop, chasing down people for $300,000 that didn't belong to her?
But she got paid for it.
Paid for what?
Paid for being on Love and Hip Hop, chasing people in their garages.
You get paid $300,000
for whatever money.
You get paid $300,000. Girl, she got paid $1,000 for the whole.
Paid to do that.
Food. Free drinks and food, and $5,000 for the season.
Well, maybe she making it stretch, Sean. Could be. You never know. She may have a sugar daddy that's taking care of her that we don't know about. I don't agree. I don't think Trina's heading down that road.
And it's trash, Mel. It's trash. It was supposed to be her and Trick Daddy, but it's just her because Trick Daddy ain't one of the Leatherface didn't want to do it.
He looks so bad. I'm sorry.
Or he looked horrible. That ain't the word.
But he looks absolutely terrible.
Right. So let's get into the grand finale, shall we? We finally made it to
finale.
We've made it. Okay, so let's start here. So if you guys don't know, this is Vanity Lytes. Yay! Now I can't go too far because I'm about to scroll fast because Lord, see there you go. Now I don't know why Vanity keeps like being basically like nude, but gross Vanity. But yeah, this is Vanity Lytes.
I mean, he makes a beautiful woman. Sorry. Oh. Now, did he do this after whatchamacallit was saying that he wants to try PUSSY now. Lil Nas X. Did you see that tweet?
Yeah, I did see that, but I doubt it because I remember at before this season of Love and Hip Hop, Bobby was basically like, transitioning already or whatever. So I think this was gonna happen no matter what. Even
no, he looks totally different as a woman.
I don't think he's ugly. I think Vanity's pretty.
No, Vanity is very.
Vanity is pretty. I'm not even gonna hate. But this right here though, yeah, I got a problem with this. If one more person tell me I look like Erica Mena, she's fucking gorgeous, by the way, I'll take it. But where the hell are some of y'all getting Kim K from?
I don't get Kim K. Erica Mena, yeah, I get that. But Kim K, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, this is Vanity. This is Vanity. This is Vanity.
Yeah, he makes a gorgeous woman. Like, look at her. I mean, I'm not mad at this at all. At all.
Sophia, yes, you can send her up. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
You know who she looks like to me?
Who?
Delicious.
Does not look like Delicious
in the face. Ooh, music. Ooh, Lord, no. In the face to me, like when at a certain angle. Hold on real quick, because I have pictures. So let's remove this quick and. I get like low key, with the nose and everything. Like, I feel like I need to pull up a picture of Delicious for you.
I think you do because I'm not seeing it at all.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up my girl.
It's all.
Because I love me some Delicious. That's my girl. I love her. But yeah, that's like the vibe that I get.
And I'm staring at it. I still don't see it. So it looks like everybody in the comments agrees with us that like Vanity is a badass bitch.
I think that she's beautiful. I'm not even gonna hate. I mean, there's nothing for me to hate on. I give people their flowers when they deserve it.
Ty Love says that she's getting Solange from this picture.
Ooh.
Gemini says I definitely see Erica Mena. Maya said the new Delicious or the flavor of love Delicious?
The new Delicious. Absolutely not the flavor of love Delicious.
See, I'm seeing flavor of love Delicious. Maybe that's why I don't think they look alike.
I'm gonna grab a photo of both.
Mr. Let's see where people are getting Erica Mena. Yeah.
Okay, hold on real quick, because I wanted to find a picture of the old Delicious and the new Delicious so people could see what I mean. But okay, I found it. I'm pulling it up right now. Okay, now look at Bobby Lytes.
Got it.
In some of these pictures, not that one. Lord, I'm merging not that one. Like this one and stuff like that. Now.
Nope, still not to me. The nose is totally different.
Well, that's the nose in the front. If you see when Delicious turns to the side, her nose is just like Bobby's. Like literally. That's why a lot of people say that she got a nose job. But she says it's the contour of her makeup, Delicious. She says she did not get a nose job. But I think that Vanity is very pretty.
It's very pretty. Let me see the picture of Delicious again. Let me see that side by side.
Hold on real quick. I'm going to pull up the picture real quick of this one real quick. This one's better. Where did it fucking go? Oh Lord, not that. Oh Lord, no, not that. I love Delicious, but I feel like she's lying. I feel like she's lying.
You feel like who's lying?
Delicious. She said that she didn't get a nose job. I just feel like she's lying. Okay, get it. I'm gonna pull up both of these so that y'all can see both of them. So.
Sexy.
Because I don't know why. I just like low key. I get Delicious. I don't know why.
I don't get it. I'm not seeing it, and I'm all up in like the computer, and I'm like, I don't see it, Sean.
Okay, so like this picture and like this picture,
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, this is the wrong one. Sorry. It's right here. Okay. Come on, delicious. Not pop up, girl. Okay, here go one. So it's just like it's kind of like low key.
It's new delicious. That's not old delicious.
It's
Uh,
like
I no, I still don't see it. Look at Bobby's lip. I mean, I'm sorry, excuse me. Look at Vanity's lips. Vanity's lips are fuller. The nose is skinnier. I don't see it. I mean, you see what you see, but I see Erica Mena. I agree with Solange. But
I see Erica Mena like this. I see Erica Mena. I don't see Erica Mena like this. I just don't see Erica. This I kind of low key see a little bit of Erica, but wrong one. Where did it go? This one, no, and this one, no. I'm not getting Erica.
That one, no, I'm getting Solange, not Erica from there.
Who?
Solange.
I think I'm talking about my cousin.
All right, here we go.
Hell, if other people can be related, so I can be related to it too.
I'm getting Solange from that right there. Somebody said I see Claremont twins.
Period.
I can see that.
I think that. See, good question. I'm so glad you said that because I definitely feel like with the stigma that comes because let me pull this up real quick. Hold on one second. What is this? Okay. Let me pull this up and remove this because I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, because when it comes to a respect factor, because if you go to Bobby Lytes' actual Instagram, he is still a boy. Like, I mean, he got a few pictures right here of Vanity. Ooh, them feet. I cannot. With the feet, them Venus sausages. Ooh, wee. Bobby, let me find out somebody been stepping on your feet. Stomping on your shit. And why is all your toes almost the same length?
They do all look the same length.
That's don't look like a hand.
That's so weird.
That's weird.
Gross.
And then is the big toe, is that skin on it? Let me find out that's an ingrown toenail, Bobby.
Where? Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah, them legs still look manly.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Still look like a nigga to me. So yeah, Bobby's still a boy. On Wednesdays, it looks like.
Thursday.
Because I'm still a little bit confused. So I don't know if he's trans. I don't know if he's a cross-dresser. Oh Lord, the music. So yeah, I have no idea. And that's the whole reason why I wanted to bring it up in the first place, is because I was confused by that. I was just like, well, are you trans or are you a cross-dresser? Or are you
he's cross-dressing, maybe just doing it for fun, trying it on for fun, trying it on for size, maybe. I mean, a bad makeup artist and a good stylist with a good wig, you know, anybody. And he probably saw himself as a woman and was like, damn, I look good, and couldn't let it go. Hence why we have these pictures.
Look at them feet. I cannot.
Vanity's feet alone, okay?
Vanity should have put on some nail polish or something.
Yeah, he should have cropped that out.
You have to say she.
He, she, yes. Don't you make me mess up my pronouns, sir. When Vanity is on, when Vanity is up, it is she. She should have cropped that out.
Hella gay, Gemini. Hella gay.
Yeah, he is
overly gay.
he
overly
that. Somebody said Vanity's feet look swole.
there.
The toes look swole.
Like walking on water. Look at that. Why are they all the same length?
Yeah, my big toe is longer.
Mine too.
Wait,
Look at my feet real quick, girl.
Are mine the same length, Jesus? Let me see.
Let me look at my feet. Cause
No, they're not all the same length. They all descend accordingly. Did you find? Yeah.
Let me look from a distance. No, they like,
My pinky toe is fat.
They like go like this. It's like a arrangement. It's not like his feet like this.
Straight across.
Right across. I'm like, wait a minute. You should have at least put on some socks, girl.
All the same length.
I cannot look at them damn feet, girl.
Wow.
I literally cannot. Why is they all the same? It looks like a pack of Vienna sausages.
Ew.
Hot dogs.
Weird.
This is interesting.
Very.
Bobby, let me find out you don't wash your feet.
Somebody said they look like bulls.
Wait,
Wait, let me stop. No,
I cannot. Linnea, girl. But the wig is very
fire. The wig is fire. The makeup is fire. Like it's all fire. Wow.
So is like Vanity gonna rap?
That's a very good question. Is she gonna come out as a female rapper?
Would we accept her as trans?
Will we?
Well, I mean, if she is continuously like being a boy, because that's how Caitlyn Jenner fell off. Because Caitlyn Jenner, came, with gowns on and shit, and then went to the golf course and like a nigga. And male clothing and all of that.
That's a very good question. I mean, in this decade, we have definitely proven that there are a lot of firsts.
Hold on real quick. I think the chat is confused because everybody's saying yes. I'm not saying like anybody should accept him if he became trans, but this is my thing. If you are going to switch, flip-flop, trans is a way of life.
That is true.
You have to jump in and jump out. It's not 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Right.
So exactly, Sexy said, you have to pick a side and you have to stay on it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be just one day you're trans and then the next day you walking down the street as a man. It doesn't work that way. But so like what I'm saying is if he says that he identifies as trans and then we still see him as a male, are we going to still accept him as trans? Or are we just going to say like, how are you trans if this is not literally your way of life?
It's going to be the latter for me. How are you trans if this is not your way of life? To me, it looks like he's playing dress up. He saw that he saw something that he liked and he took pictures.
Mm-hmm.
It's no different from us. It's like, oh, I got my hair done today. Oh, check this angle. Yes. Let me take these selfies real quick. Mm-hmm. Let me capture this moment real quick. But yeah, I think this is just him seeing himself as a woman, maybe for the first, second, third, or fourth time. I don't know. And liking what he saw and actually took pictures, and thus came Vanity.
Yeah. But I mean, when you have all these people out here, when they're saying all these things about trans, because you got trans people that are being slain in the streets and, all of this stuff due to, just trying to live their life, how they want to live their life. And then you have people like Bobby Lytes and that will want to come through. And then some days he's Bobby and some days he's Vanity. So it's just like, it's kind of off-putting, so I was just really confused by it. I'm just like, well, is he trans or is he just like dressing up? Like I'm confused by this. It's not like it's something that he's done one time or like twice. This is something that is being, that has been become. Let me show you. Obviously we were just looking at this real quick, but it's something that is like literally, like not a brand, but I mean, this is who you are. So like, which is it? Like I'm confused by it. It's different when a person just like, oh, I'm gonna just do a little dress up. I mean, you have literally a profile as this individual. You are being talked about on, the neighborhood talk and, stuff like this with big, blogs and stuff that are talking about you, putting this this likeliness out there of you to where people are going to respect you or, not respect you. Some people are going to look up to you. Some people aren't going to look up to you, so what is going on, because people are confused. It's in one moment you're a girl, and
making the profile says a lot. Making the profile definitely says a lot. So at this point it's almost he's kind of like dangling it in front of us, like maybe to see what the reaction to vanity is going to be.
I have no idea, but I don't think it's like that, because I mean it's different from it's just like, dude, you have a fake ass, Bobby. We get it. You have a fake ass, like we get it. We get it. Your ass fake. We get it. So I don't think he's testing the water. When you test the waters, when you just do something just to see, so posting a picture or posting a video up, well, you make a profile and all of that. It's not just look at me, it's just like it's like it's two different personas, and it's really confusing. So it's just like, are you trans or are you a cross-dresser, or like what are you? Because the LGBTQ is going to want to know. I mean, he rides so hard for it, he's always talking about it and things of that nature. Okay, well, are you trans or are you just a super gay guy?
Yeah,
I mean, like, would pick a team, because some people are going to be offended by it. Like if I was a trans person, I would be offended. I would just be like, oh, okay, well, are you living your life as trans or are you a cross-dresser? Because if you're a cross-dresser, do your thing. But if you're saying that you're trans, okay, girl, I'm gonna need you to act like it. I need to FaceTime you at 2 o'clock in the morning and you shifting your wig or your shit tied down. I don't want to call you at 3 o'clock in the morning and it's a nigga. Like, it just doesn't make sense. So it's just like, pick a team and just stay on it. If he wants to be vanity, we're here for it. If you just want to be Bobby, we're here for that too. But it's just really confusing, and he hasn't necessarily like put it out there exactly what this all means. So that's why I was bringing to the book.
He's dangling it in front of us to see what the reaction is going to be. And I think based on what our reaction is how he'll move forward.
So what do you think the reaction is going to be? I think that he looks great either way.
I mean, the reaction is going to be what our reaction just was. Like, he's a beautiful woman. Like, Vanity is very pretty. Okay, so Vanity is pretty. Is Vanity just going to take pictures? Like, what is Vanity going to do? Would be the next question.
Well, see, this is the thing why when you say he doesn't have to explain himself, people are always mad. It's not the thing of him explaining this stuff. If people come at him and start attacking him, if people come to his defense, why are they coming to his defense? Like, that's the thing. Are we coming to your defense because you're trans? Or are we coming to your defense because you're gay? Because being trans and being gay are not the same. They're not the same thing. True. A trans man is a man. A trans woman is a woman. So I mean, it's a difference. So it's just like with Bobby, not as a means for people to protect him, but people will come at him. If you look at those comments on the neighborhood talk, and if you look at those comments underneath, people are slaughtering him.
Wow.
So it's not like, I wanted to be nice about it because I want to, accept he can do what the fuck he want to do. Like, he's a grown man. He wants to be a woman, he can be a woman, he wants to be a man, he can be a man. But there could be people out there that have questions. They're not necessarily questions for me because I don't give a good goddamn. I don't care. If they call him the N-word, that's about the only way he's gonna get me to jump to his fence. Everything else they call him, yo. So it's just like you figure all that confused ass shit out. That's not for me to do. But when it comes to, people like actually coming to his defense, because he's going to necessarily need it, because those people were eating him up in those comments. Like, I didn't even care to read them, because it's just a bunch of like hate, so I don't care to read people hating on him. And there's just like there's for everybody that has something bad to say, you should have something good to say too. You got 30,000 negative things to say, but not one thing positive to say. So I'm not going to read a whole bunch of just nastiness about him. And a lot of the things are slurs. They call him a lot of homophobic slurs and things in that nature too. I read those comments and I'm like, oh sheesh. So the review is not really well, but on the vanity comments, on the vanity Lytes comments, those were better. But on the Bobby Lytes comments, they weren't having it. But he also has a bigger following on the Bobby Lytes than he does the vanity. So they weren't having it. They weren't having that shit at all. So when people come to your defense, what are they coming to your defense for? So if I was to go defend Bobby Lytes, I wouldn't have known why I was defending him. I'm confused, because a lot of people were like trans. A lot of those people that were, coming to him were trans people. They're just like, well, here we go again, another person making a mockery. So I would wonder how like a T.S. Madison would feel about, but I feel like this is what Bobby wants to do. I feel like T.S. Madison will, of course, support it. But when it comes to trans or anything like that, I will wonder how she would feel about it. Like, what is your perspective on this? But I just feel like,
and again, it's like, can we really call it yet? Because he hasn't said anything. It right now, it just looks like he put on a wig, he took some pictures, and he made a profile.
Right.
Like you said, what are we defending? He hasn't come out to say anything yet. What if he comes out and just says, I was just playing dress up? I can take, a couple of pictures right now, I don't know, in whiteface and make a profile and not say a word. So, and you know what I'm saying? So, he hasn't said anything yet. So, right now we don't know how to take it or what to take. All we know is Bobby Lytes put on a wig and put on some makeup and made a totally different IG profile to see the reaction that he would get from it. Now you've gotten a reaction. Okay, well, now what?
Right, but this is the thing. Like Mr. Kyle said, I feel like he should be able to live his truth however he wants. Here's the thing, Mr. Kyle: is he living his truth? One, he's already gay. We already know that, and everybody has pretty much already accepted him for it. So that's his truth. But the thing about it is, you say, I feel like he should be able to live his truth the way he wants. He won't even do that. Because if he's testing the water to see what other people will say, and if he's received well as a woman, then, okay, I can be a woman now, because you won't even accept who you are. Like, you won't even accept it. So how are we? That's what I'm saying. He does need to figure it out, because how are we supposed to drink you in? We've already accepted the fact that you're gay. That's cool. Like, we're cool. That's fine. Not only are you gay, now you want to add insult to injury by changing again. Because when you came out on the hip hop, you said nothing about wanting to be a woman. You said nothing about being trans. You said nothing about those things. You just came as the gay dude that was fighting dudes over the dudes that you were supposed to be dating. That's who you came as. You didn't come as I want to transition. So if you're doing this to show other people so that you can seek their approval, are you even okay with your truth? Are you even okay with who you are? Why are you waiting for other people to give you the permission to be who you want to be? If you want to be Bobby Lytes, be Bobby Lytes. If you want to be vanity, be vanity. Right. If you're a cross-dresser, be a cross-dresser. If you want to be trans, be trans. But it's confusing. Right. So I see Bobby as a gay man, and you see all the pictures y'all see on his Instagram, always got his ass out and all in the air and all that shit. Okay, that's a gay guy. How did it go from that to this? And then if it is going to be that, is this you, or is this just something you're trying out? It's simple to say, you know what, I don't really know what I want to do right now. I'm just testing the waters and seeing what I want for myself. Looking in the mirror, and then when I keep basically revisiting the mirror until I walk up to the mirror and I like what I see, type of situation, whether he wants to be a man or a woman or in between, whatever, so it's just like cool, because just like I said with Bobby Lytes, he's beautiful as a woman, and I think that he's a gorgeous man too. I think he looks good either way, so it's just like I have no issue with it. It's just confusing to people, because I'm the type of person, I might want to defend Bobby. People coming from him like, don't be coming for Bobby. But if I'm going to, I don't even know what to say. I wouldn't even know what to say in defense of him right now, just because I don't even think he would. Even the people that was dragging him, Bobby wasn't dragging them back. You know, I feel like he is literally looking at opinions and waiting for them. But why should that dictate how you're going to live your life? That is up to you. It shouldn't be up to these fans and people. No, it's up to you.
Right.
What are you comfortable doing? You know?
Well, at this point, who knows? Who knows what he was doing it for? Who knows what his motive was? But, you know, like you said, he's, you know, Vanity is a beautiful woman, and, you know, Bobby Lytes is, you know, a gorgeous man. So either way, I mean, like you said earlier, I don't care. But, you know, doesn't, you know, no skin off my back. But, you know, I do understand the whole, you know, what are you doing this for? What is this for? You know, you put it out there, you know, you're getting dragged or supported. What is it all for?
Right. Maya says, I feel like the LGBT community has a lot of issue as a whole, just standing in their identity for themselves. They'd be so focused on what other people accepting their lifestyle or not like it. Or it's like, damn, do you? So it's just like, exactly. So I see what Maya's saying right now. It's like, do you accept your own life?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what people think about my sexuality or anything like that, because I'm living it.
Right.
You're not living my sexuality, I am. But I'm also not a reality star.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go onto reality TV, you're on reality TV showing your life.
Right.
So Lil Nas X and his sexuality, to me, he does not owe anybody any explanation or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know him due to his music, not his sexuality. Bobby Lytes, it's the opposite. Mm-hmm. We know him as the gay guy from Love and Hip Hop. Come on now. So it's like, it is your responsibility to say something because you live your life out loud. You know, Lil Nas X is not on reality TV and stuff like that. So his business can stay his business. Beyonce's business can stay her business. You know, she's not living her life out loud. You know, she's living her life how according to her. You know, so it's the same thing with Bobby. He doesn't owe anybody an explanation. He doesn't owe anybody anything like that. But if you're a fan of this person due to reality TV, because there's really no other reason to be a fan of Bobby, if you're a fan of his, then if you see that there's change, it's like with any of them. Like, okay, if Chrissy came forward right now and she was pregnant, and everyone was wondering if she was pregnant, and they were questioning her if she was pregnant, and she just didn't say nothing. Okay, bitch, you're on reality TV. So this is our business. Like, you made it our business. Right. If a person was to say, Chrissy, did you ever get everything worked out with those homes and stuff that Jim Jones got foreclosed and stuff that was in your name? She can't say that's not your business.
It's all
one. Yeah. You kind of put it out there. You know, so it's different. You know, so when people say like, oh, he don't owe anybody an explanation. Yes, he does. You know, it's different. His fans are fans of his reality, not fans of his music. You're fans of Lil Nas X's music, and you heard about his sexuality. So it's up to him whether he wants to talk about it or not. He doesn't owe anybody anything because he's not on reality TV. You can't go on reality TV and say, I'm not going to show my life. I'm not telling y'all this because that's not your business. Yes, it is. Like, your life is our business. Like, if you don't like it, don't do reality television. Like, because that's how it ruins relationships and things of that nature, because not everything is real, but a lot of it is. You know, so I mean, that's the thing. Bobby does owe people an explanation due to the fact that he lives his life out loud. You know, so it's different. You know, if you're not living your life out loud, then absolutely not. You don't owe anybody anything. Whatever you do, you just do it. Like, it's whatever. And he can still do that. But I'm not going to be on reality TV and have all these fans that are fans based off the things that they see me do in reality. And when they have questions, it's not their business. What? Now, if you didn't show it on film, okay, that's different. Like, if you was married on there and then all of a sudden it's tabloids and stuff going around or blogs going around saying that you're getting divorced. Okay, well, if you weren't exposing that information on there, I don't feel like you have to talk about it. Like, if there's some people that, like with Kenya, she got kicked off of Atlanta Housewives because she wouldn't show her marriage. You know, so it's different. Like, I don't want to have to talk about it, you know, and that's a good thing. She was protecting her relationship. You know, they throw the men under the bus. Look at Todd. Todd has been a broke ass, nothing ass since Candy done got with him. Since he done got with him. And a lot of people don't even realize the simple fact is that when it comes to the other housewives, like Beverly Hills, Orange County, stuff like that, those husbands are treated like gold. But when it comes to the Atlanta Housewives and Housewives of Potomac and stuff like that, all of those husbands are deadbeats. They're losers. They're just as messy as the women and all of this. Why? Like that, because that's the platform that's how they place them. They place Todd as a nothing ass. When he is a good man, he's a producer. He did, like Candy met him on location, and stuff like that. Like we leave all of that out. All that matters is that Candy got more money than Todd, and Todd is broke.
Exactly.
Like, why does it have to be like that? Like Candy said, when she met Todd, she was driving his Range Rover places, and stuff like that. But they leave all that type of stuff out. None of that matters. All that matters is that Candy has more money and Todd's a broke ass nigga.
Mm-hmm.
They pushed that narrative when Candy and Todd got married to make it so that Todd didn't want to sign a prenuptial agreement when that shit was signed weeks prior to filming. They just wanted something to have to make something out of something, but that's to ruin your relationship. They're pushing Candy and Todd's relationship this season to make it look like they're in counseling and all of the shit that they're going through.
Mm-hmm.
That they're one Reese Piece away from getting divorced.
Mm-hmm.
And it might not be true, but it could be. At the same time, you just told me today, Candy said happy birthday to Nene to do the fake beef.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's different. So Bobby can't say this isn't people's business. Yes, it is.
Well, he made it our business, absolutely, when he put it out there. Mm-hmm. So I totally agree with you there. Absolutely. He made it our business, but it's like, okay, you have our attention. Now what?
Right.
So it's just like it'll be interesting to see what his reaction is going. Well, I guess not his reaction, but what comes of all this.
Right. Yes, Gemini. Todd does have a job. Todd works. Not only do they have an old lady gang, stuff like that, which was his idea. That was not Candy's idea. That was Todd's. And things in that nature. Todd is a natural born hustler.
Exactly.
Being broke did not attract him to Candy. Okay. Mm-hmm. I can definitely say that Candy ain't she don't just want no nigga for nothing. Even the dude she was with before, it was rumored that he was allegedly selling drugs and all that. I mean, it was you got to get it how you live. So I mean, she don't want no broke man. I will give Candy that. So she might have a little bit more, but that doesn't mean that they have nothing. It's the same thing with Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty. Nicki might have more, but it doesn't mean that Kenneth has nothing. It doesn't mean that. It's basically if a woman doesn't get with a man and that's another double narrative that people push. A successful woman shouldn't be with a man with less than. Why? Why does Nick have to marry somebody 10 times richer than her? Like, why?
He doesn't have to be 10. Well, I'll speak for myself. He doesn't have to be 10 times richer than me, but he has to be where I am.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, he at least needs to be where I am.
If you're a millionaire, like you got millions in the bank, and then you're dating a guy that at least got like 200,000 saved, and owns his own things and is still bringing in income. That should be enough for you. It shouldn't be he needs 4 or 5 million for what? Like why? As long as he can take care of himself, we're good. Like you take care of your own goddamn self, and when we go out to eat, I'm not always reaching for the motherfucking bill.
Right.
Like I'm good, and then when we get together and we, make it us type of situation, then we'll get there when we get there, but I'm gonna need you to at least be able to take care of yourself.
Right.
You gotta at least be able to start there. We're not about to start dating and then the first date, I'm already picking your ass up, paying for your food, dropping your I'm doing too much already. This is too much work. So I mean it's different. They don't have to necessarily be your equal, but they need to at least have be responsible enough to take care of themselves.
Right.
Sit together. Not all. It ain't got to even be all with it, but just the majority. You got the majority of bills paid. You work every day. You're a hard worker, and okay, we're good. We can start there because not everybody's perfect, and I feel like a lot of people overlook a great match just based off of the certain requirements that they didn't meet. Like, oh, he's cute, but I don't like his car. Oh, he nice, but I don't like where he works. So this could be a great match for you. I mean, you never know. So that's why I say with Nicki Minaj and Kenneth, just because he doesn't have certain things does not mean that they're not a match made in heaven. That they could have a really good relationship. I don't know, I'm not a part of it, but they could have a really good relationship. Mm-hmm. And I feel like people basing the things around Kenneth instead of Kenneth himself is bullshit. Because if he's treating Nicki like a queen, what else matters? If he's respecting her, treating her how she needs to be treated, making her feel relevant, caring for her, doing everything she needs, what else matters?
When you are a celebrity and you are in the limelight, everything matters. Everything you do, anybody that you bring into your life, it's always going to be a part of the spotlight, whether you want it to be or not. So is it any of our business? No, but Nikki is a celebrity. She chose to be a celebrity. She chose to be in the limelight. So naturally, whoever she's dating, marrying, or whatever, the case may be, well, guess what? Now they're a part of that. Right. So they have to be willing to accept that, okay, I'm about to be scrutinized. I'm about to be this, some things that happened in my past are about to come to the limelight. I'm sure Michelle, when, Barack was, running for senator and, all of these things, she knew from jump, okay, I'm about to be picked apart and torn apart, because a lot of people are prepped for that, before they step into the limelight. Okay. A PR person will sit you down. All right. Tell me, what happened in your past. Tell me anything that is going to come out so we can go ahead and get ahead of it. Mm-hmm. Now, how they missed this whole Kenneth Petty thing, or unless they knew about it and knew it was coming, again, is he treating her like a queen? Absolutely. From what we can see from the outside looking in. But how can you say, if he's treating her like a queen, why do we care about everything else? Well, they're celebrities and their business is out in the limelight.
True. Very true. It just sucks that people can't let people make their own decisions.
True.
I don't understand why people feel like when it comes to Bobby doing what he does, I'm going to answer this question. When it comes to Bobby doing what he does, like with the whole persona and all of that stuff, if it was Bobby dating somebody and I disagreed, oh well, like he doesn't owe anybody an explanation, right, like that. But I mean, basically changing sexes and things like that, yeah, you need to say something. Like, I'm gonna need you to say something. You don't even have to go into grave detail, just like let us know what's happening. Oh, I'm just trying stuff out. Enough said.
Right.
We're good. Like that's enough. It doesn't have to be a book, or anything like that. Just I'm trying to cool.
Right.
Yeah, I understand now, good. Cool. Whatever. But Gemini says, do you think Kenya paid her husband to have a child or whatever they're accusing her of now? I'm not gonna say she paid. Okay, I'm just gonna get my honest opinion. Okay, what I think is Kenya's husband is gay. I think Mark is gay, allegedly. I think Mark is gay, and I think that it was very beneficial for him to have a beautiful wife and a child, especially in the type of endeavors that he is as an entrepreneur and things of that nature, with owning multiple restaurants and other things of that nature. Him constantly showing up by himself or him constantly showing up with another male is just kind of very suspect. So I think that he got tired of the scrutiny, because there are a lot of rumors going around that Mark Daly is gay, allegedly. And I think that it was beneficial for both. Mark isn't just anybody, a Tom, Dick, and Harry off of the street. This is a predominant figure in New York City, and in New York especially. So I think that it worked out for both of them. Two birds with one stone. Kenya's always wanted a child. Kenya definitely, not necessarily, I'm not going to say needed a storyline, but anybody getting, the show is called Housewives. It's no different than Basketball Wives. Who the fuck married on here besides Chrissy? It's like everybody divorced and bitter but Chrissy. But this is called Basketball Wives.
True.
Okay. So it's the whole point of the show is being a wife. So if you aren't a wife, you want to get there. Portia, she's not a wife, she wanted to get there. So it's like, that's the thing. So when it comes to Kenya, I feel that it was a two birds with one stone. It was beneficial for both people. Kenya has her own money. Mark has his own money. So when it comes to money, that's not necessarily a big deal to have to worry about anybody trying to fuck either party over, or anything like that. So it just makes more sense, to have a child with her. And then if you all have noticed, especially if you watched Atlanta Housewives, he don't give a damn about Kenya. All he cared about is that baby, which is not a bad thing. But all he cared about was that baby. Kenya complained multiple times, stating that they were not having sex. Even more reason to allege the fact that he could possibly be gay. Kenya never said that they had this crazy, extravagant longevity when it comes to a sex life or anything like that. It kind of sounds just like.
Do you think they had sex to have the baby?
I don't think.
Okay, that was going to be my next question.
I don't think that they have had sex at all. Honestly,
Yeah,
I don't think they had sex at all, not even once. I definitely think it was like an in vitro type of situation. I don't think that Kenya, especially at her age, got pregnant naturally. It's very hard to conceive around that age, and there's all type of complications and things happen to the child when born. So I feel that the safest way at her age is to do some type of in vitro type of pregnancy. So yeah, I don't feel like she paid him. I feel that it was lucrative for both parties.
I just always felt like he despised her. Like watching their relationship, I just never felt like he liked her.
Me neither. It just doesn't seem that way. It seems like he talks at her instead of talks to her. But the thing about it at the same time, will somebody say bye?
No, Tansy says she has a question for me.
Oh, okay.
Said, wave if you see this. I'm like, hey, girl.
Okay, because I can't see well. Because I don't know what she said, so I'm just like, oh shit, did something happen? But I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think anything about that relationship is real.
Yeah, no, absolutely. He just never seemed like he really liked Kenya that much, and I mean, you could tell from the beginning that there was no chemistry there. Absolutely none.
I agree. I think the baby is their common bond and their common goal. The baby helped both of them. She's always wanted a baby. And yes, I think Mark is gay, allegedly. I do. I do not think that Mark is a straight male. No. I don't think he's straight. He literally had his first child with Kenya, although children does not make you straight. But I just feel like there are more things pointing at he's probably homosexual than things pointing at he's hetero. So I just don't feel that. It's all alleged, but I don't feel that he's a straight man. No, I don't feel that.
Yes, he gives me gay.
Right. No,
okay.
One thing he gave, but Portia put Portia through domestic violence. He didn't. I don't think he put Portia through domestic violence. I think it was just more like emotional abuse and verbal abuse. But I was gonna say I could pull it up right now. But okay. So I'm not gonna say that he's. I just don't see too many reasons for a man to be on camera showing his ass. I just don't see that. I mean, most females want to see what you're working with. They really don't care about your ass.
True.
So in that video, because he showed front and back, it wasn't just back, it was front too. Yeah, Cordell. Definitely that video.
Can somebody put the allegedlys up in the comments, please?
It just, to me, that didn't seem to me that video was being sent to a female. That video definitely gave me, and I still have it. So that video gave me, I'm looking for a man. Like it was.
Do you think he sent the video to old boy, Mr. Delivered?
Andrew Cardwell? Maybe. Allegedly. I don't know. Very possible. Very possible. All I know is that he was standing up. He was in I don't know if it's like a bathroom or just like a room. And he pulled his shirt up and he did a real slow twirl. A real slow twirl. And he is thicker than a snickle. So, I mean, that's one thing that I will say. Oh, boy, that's showing the straight dude we showed earlier from OnlyFans. He ain't got nothing to Cordell. Like, Cordell is way thicker than he is. So, that...
I would agree. No woman I have never asked a guy for a pic where you do a slow turn and I want to see your butt. No, if I want a guy to send me a pic, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that thing. I'm not looking for your butt.
Yeah, I'm just like, gross. I mean, it's the same thing with 4 from Black Ink. He did the same thing. That video that he had, that was definitely for a man. Like, 4 tried it. Like, and 4 is cute. So the females was really disappointed because he was dating Nikki, because Nikki started dating 50 like right after that. So, but yeah, after, because him and Nikki have broke up multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
And after that video, they never got back together. So I just felt that she definitely felt some type of way about that video.
Mm-hmm.
And 4 was real low key.
Because she knew.
After that, like he was like trying hard to sound like. So I mean, and he showed her like, because he was completely naked though, but he showed her front and then he went underneath and showed her all. So I'm like, oh, you weren't sending that to no female. Like I just, you just
to me.
He was fully naked and he was standing up and he went from the front, and then the front was kind of disappointing. Like, ooh, that was kind of sad. I was like, ooh. Ooh. But yeah, I would say about a good maybe 7, maybe. So I mean, good for him, I guess. It's unfortunate, but yeah, but yeah. So I was just like, ooh.
Well, yeah. I mean, if I caught my man sending a booty pic to somebody,
that was a video.
Or video, a booty pic, a booty video, anything to do with his butt, he's sending it to another dude. Because I know we could take a poll in this chat right now. Actually, let's do it.
Period.
Ladies, if you have ever asked a guy for a picture of his butt or a video of his butt, please put a
cow. You don't count because you just said you like butt, so you don't count.
If you have ever sent a guy a message talking about, "Ooh, send me a picture or a video of your butt," please put a 1 in the comments. Tansy said no. On my phone, of course, it goes faster. I'm getting never, no. Hell no.
Unicorn.
So that's what I'm talking about. We do not ask straight men for a picture of their butts. Like that is not something that we do.
Period. Miss Guy says, smack him on his ass, throw a stack at him, and laugh.
Oh my God! Wait, no, that's whose verse is that, Mr. Kyle? That's somebody.
Yeah,
somebody said that.
Mr. Kyle said, "I'm with the shit." Slay by they said, "Nope, never."
Now I can't.
Never. My said, "Hell to the no." Like, nope.
And Tansy asked me a question, so I'll go ahead and answer it now. Girl, I have gained weight during this quarantine, so don't let this up to here. This is all you see fool you, because sis, it got real for a second.
Veronica said,
it got real.
And the skirt said, hell no.
Exactly. So I mean, absolutely, he sent that to a man. He didn't send it to a woman. So
no, I agree. It's the same thing.
Goes back to Sean saying, "Hey, y'all better ask." He's giving you all these tidbits right here, like, bitch, you better ask.
I'm trying to help you out.
Now you have to be like, are there any pictures of your butt in your phone?
And then, ladies, the thing about it is that y'all are ladies, so y'all, it's a real good way to trick them. Y'all want to know the real way, because a lot of people want to like K9, want to say like, "Ooh, get your tongue or your finger down there by the butt, by the booty, by the booty." But no, this is what you do. Because you're a woman, right? So by you being a woman, you hold all the cards. So if you really want to know if your dude wants some dick, do you want to know the number one way to know? Drop some gross emojis. Drop some gross emojis.
I'm like on
If
edge.
you
I'm like,
know
y'all me.
how to really find out
Emojis.
if he likes dick every now and then.
Can I get some pics of your cheeks? Who is Knight Rider? Who's behind that? Somebody's behind that. Oh, y'all not helping me out. You're the gross emoji.
What are gross emojis at? Y'all must not want to know. Y'all must want to know. Y'all must want some gay niggas.
So now I'm gonna never know because y'all ain't talking no.
There you go. Okay,
I'm single out here. I need to know.
Here's how you find out, right, ladies? Y'all paying attention? Get real close because this is how you find out the ultimate way to find out. Okay? Now, see, you're a girl. So by you being a girl, you have permission to like whatever you want. All right?
Okay.
Whatever you want. So the surefire way to find out is when
scared.
you're about to get down with the get down, put on a film, right? And start off with something that is like straight pornography, right? And then as soon as now don't do this. Now to do this when y'all just sitting there, right? And then just put that in, right? And then it ain't gotta even be a video because now you use a phone or computer, whatever, right? So then just chill, right? And then when you put the straight porn on, just watch his reaction and then feel, give him a minute or two and then feel to make sure he's hard, all right? So if he's hard, he's good. Okay, you're good to go. Then you switch it up. The next time you do it, put on a gay porn because you're a girl. So by you being a girl, you could do what you want to do. Now, if he say immediately, like, I want that shit, what the fuck you doing? Like, turn this shit off. You know what? You should be all right. But especially if he lets you, if he don't make you turn that shit off, you know everything you need to know. Everything you need to know. Because the dudes are freaky. They think about sex all day long. So no matter what, it doesn't matter what you put on, they're going to entertain it unless they absolutely don't like it. So if
doing this back, are you saying do this back to back, like at first?
No. Do it the first time because you don't want to throw them off. Because if you do it back to back, it's gonna look like something's up.
Mm-hmm.
So just do it one time to where like you don't even gotta touch them or anything. Just turn it on. Just be sitting there like y'all Netflix and chilling. Put your laptop on your lap and just put on some porn. Just put it on. And let him see. Because why I say start with straight porn, because if he's watching the straight porn and you give him a minute, that's why I say give him a minute. And if you feel it on there and ain't nothing going on, that tells you something too. Like, oh, so you don't like women? You don't like pussy? Like, you don't like this? But if he hard as a rock, that lets you know what you need to know too. Like, okay, we're good. But if he lets that, I'm telling you, girl, if he let that gay porn stay on, you know everything you need to know.
I'm setting up a meeting right now.
That'll let you know everything you need to know.
Listen.
Everything you need to know. Right, give him a little liquor.
Listen, hey, head.
Period. Put a little liquor.
What you doing?
Sit there, get real close. Like, ugh.
Let me test these waters. I'll get back with y'all on the next.
No, I wish she did because he is cute, fancy girl. She sent me a picture and I'm like, "Ooh, girl, he cute, girl." I was like,
"Does my son alert your gay heart?" What?
Girl, Tansy ain't got no damn sense, girl.
Tansy, have you been drinking? What is going on?
It is scary, but it's a good idea. Trust me. Like, if you want to know, it's the easiest way to figure it out. It's the easiest way. Sometimes you got to be sneaky with these motherfuckers. Sometimes you got to touch their ass and not let them know. So it's just so not everybody gonna tell you the truth, but you can get the truth though. You can get it. You sure the fuck can. You can get that.
Listen to the red flags. Oh, who came on talking about Tiff? You talking to?
I know.
Baby.
Hi Rika. Hey.
Hey Rika. What you like to know?
Cousin. Yeah, right now. Try that. Gemini said, "Girl, I'm about to get cussed out, Sean. You trying to get me cussed out?"
Look, Tansy talking about yes.
Yes.
Tansy, oh my God. Listen, I had my first drink in quarantine last Sunday, and it was like a margarita mix. And I mean, y'all, I got semi-wasted because I haven't been drinking during quarantine. I haven't been doing anything but eating. So I had my first little margarita mix, and usually, you know, I'm like a Hennessy girl, but that little margarita mix from HEB had me tore up. I was like, geez, my tolerance level all low and shit. I'm gonna have to build that shit back up.
I can. She said we want the Deshaun. We do not want to die. Let's go get
How about you gonna get us strangled?
Mr. Kyle, you gonna be all right, girl.
Y'all know if I get strangled, but I'm gonna try it out. See what happens.
You get him wasted, period. Girl. And I said, Tansy, put some gay porn on for your son, girl. That's just creepy on so many levels, K9, but all right.
Oh, no. We're gonna say no.
No, K9 ain't got no sense. He just come on here to troll us. Troll us. He trolling his own people.
Look, K9 be like, oh, I'm just watching for from the trees. Lies, K9. We see you in here.
He said a little choke never hurt anybody. Said.
Agreed. Do not threaten me with a good time.
Y'all know Tip Chick.
Listen. Oh, you want to choke?
Oh, you want to choke a bit? Hold on. Let me give you the rest of my hold
on 1 second. Let me position myself on this wall real quick.
Right.
Good grip.
We're better if we stand up, right? You get a better grip if we stand up. You know that, right?
Are you the robber? Are you robbing me?
But how do you guys feel about that, though? Because, you know, I told y'all that one time, that one day years ago, I was like 20, 21, and I was talking to this dude, and he wanted me to like come like do like a kidnap scene. Like for me to like go kidnap him and like I'm like, the fuck no.
I've never done a robbery role play. I've done like psychiatrist to client, dominatrix. I've done a schoolgirl. I've been the teacher. But I've never been like in a robbery type of deal. Yeah,
really scared. I watched this show. I think it was SVU, Law and Order, and it was this girl that like had dudes come over there because she was really into like the RAPE fantasy and whatnot, and she got like all of them arrested.
Yeah, no.
She would like literally call the police on them.
Mm-hmm.
Like she was like really with it though. Like really would it. Like she wanted the entire fantasy, like the fantasy of getting you brought up on charges, like all of that.
Crazy. Why would anybody agree to do that? That is so dumb.
They didn't know that. All they knew was that they were supposed to come over there and like pretend to, you know, to break in, force entry. And then after they were supposed to just like have their way with her. You know, she was just supposed to pretend like she didn't want it to happen, you know, and whatnot. But what they didn't know is that she would like actually call the police on them. So it's like the dude would like left and went home, went to sleep, got up the next day, went to work, and then when he get to work, he getting arrested.
That's crazy.
So I'm like, this chick is cold.
Had to be a Karen.
It was a Karen.
Yeah, it had to be Karen.
Totally a Karen. And SUV is based off SVU. I don't know how to say SUV. SVU is based off of real case.
Yeah, and I love SVU.
I didn't until Elliot left Stabler, but he's coming back for the final.
Back? Yeah, I was about to say I saw something where he's coming back.
Yeah, so that's super exciting.
Uh-oh. Tansy. You can't be texting me during you see computer screen. I'm working.
Girl, you know Tansy ain't got any sense. Pick her up, slam her, run the train. K9.
He said, yeah, that's every Karen's fantasy. You know what?
I cannot.
When K9 tells the truth, he tells the truth. You know that these Karens love to be ravished, you know, by some African-American male.
All right, well, before we get out of here.
Before we go, Lord.
sure you put that over the screen, girl. I cannot with you.
I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it. How dare you? Did my baby daddy give you permission to put his picture?
Yeah.
Did he give you permission?
I'm a very bit pregnant right here, girl. I don't care what you say.
My baby that choker. I bought him that choker. Yes.
Girl, let me find out he pregnant with your baby.
That he pregnant with my baby?
Girl, let me find out. Then y'all grandmama, the baby grandmama. Damn sure.
Godmama in her fairy god shoes.
What was your baby daddy thinking, girl?
That's when he was, he wanted to give y'all a trade vibe. I said, go ahead, baby. I helped him tie that scarf and everything.
Scar.
Look at him. Skin looking smooth.
Mm-hmm. Looking as pregnant as a dolphin. Just look like a red-boned dolphin in this picture.
Oh my God, I cannot tonight. Listen, exactly, Gemini. Why, Sean? Why?
His face says it all. Stormisha Alizé.
Oh my gosh. No, not with me present. How dare you? How dare you? Cease and desist.
I just wanted to make sure, girl. What you was getting into. That's all.
Showing my baby's pictures on his screen. Why?
My girl.
Why?
I cannot.
Look at my baby's choker. Stop it. Stop it with my baby's dad. Stop it.
Do you guys share bras or what?
Does he have what?
Do you two share bras or what?
We do not share brows. No.
Bras.
And I have my own.
Oh. Gross. Y'all baby gonna be ugly.
The hell you said? Any baby that comes from me, hunty, will be beautiful. Beautiful.
And I'm gonna hold your baby and drop it.
Oh God.
I'm gonna drop it on purpose.
I'm gonna call them people on you.
Because as soon as you hand it to me, it's gonna be our fault. Because I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna grab it, and then as soon as you let it go, I'm gonna let go.
You are coming nowhere near me and Storm's baby.
I'm gonna be like, nurse, she just dropped her baby.
Now I'm brought up on charges. Now I'm a bad mom.
And she's gonna come in there, she's gonna say, why it's wet.
Because Shauna poured ice water on my child. Lord, I can't take it. Anywho.
I pour water on her baby.
Anywho.
Begin. We love y'all. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Did you guys have fun?
Oh my God. I got a headache and I laughed so hard.
It's Storm.
Miss Storm.
Or Misha Alizé Mocha Shay Jenkins. I know he be hating when I be saying that. Stormisha Alizé Mocha Shay. Hey girl.
I would too. You get on my nerves if you would keep saying
What's her name? Like I can't hear her name Stormisha Alizé Mocha Shay Jenkins. Like that's like, oh my God. Maya says she needed this. Girl, we are always here for you.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony said we always have fun with you. Sean, y'all know I have to be on my best behavior.
Everybody has fun with Sean. I have fun with Sean on and off camera.
Period.
Stormiana.
Bianca said she's gonna cut off my water. Why I have to pour water on people's children, Bianca, girl?
Oh, he be threatening to throw water on my child all the time.
And girl, if you have a baby, I'm gonna drown it.
Oh my God.
Water on this, I'm gonna just keep pouring it on it.
Please don't drown my baby. Please.
With some ice. With some ice.
K9 talking about you gonna have to fight wildly for Stormisha. Listen, I will bust that fool upside his head. Don't fuck with me and mine.
Look at this slow bastard.
Oh God.
I can't wait to talk about him tomorrow. Baby woo. I can't wait to talk about his ass tomorrow, girl. Yeah, I'm gonna be on here cutting the rug tomorrow. Yeah, cutting the fuck up.
Of course you're gonna cut up tomorrow. Of course you're going to cut up tomorrow. I cannot.
Back cutting up. On period. Y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. It's gonna be real messy.
Listen, I have already know what he's gonna talk about, y'all, and it is going to be pure mess. And even
Alice say mocha shake.
I cannot wait to get in on this tea, hunty. I cannot get in on this tea.
You just get. I'll pop up on you. I'll
You will
pull up on the kid. Pull up on the kid. I don't know exactly what time, so I don't want to lie. So I just want to make sure that I have time.
It'll be 11 o'clock while I'm at work on a conference call.
No, but see, that's why I be trying to say it, because I went live this morning today. So since I did it today, I'm probably not gonna do it tomorrow. I'm probably gonna go live in the evening. So probably like nightfall, So yeah, it's definitely gonna be at night. It's not gonna be during the day. But yeah, and it's gonna be a whole kiki. So make sure you guys are here because we're gonna have fun. So Michelle say Mocha Shay, hey girl. So yeah, we're definitely gonna be getting into some things. And my Wi-Fi is messing up again. It's super annoying. Yeah, but I just want to thank everybody for coming through. Sip West, oh my god, it's always a pleasure. I love you so much. You guys totally can't sit with us, but you can sit by us.
It's over there.
It's the table over there. It's for you guys. So go over there. On Tuesdays we wear pink and you have on blue. So go there. So everybody knows how.
Oh, you see, I wore my pineapple shirt for you from the comments you were reading. From the comments you were reading earlier. I just wanted to give you a representation of your old panel, the bikini bottom. So I wanted to represent it. So I got my pineapples on for you.
I love how you say "fuck the bikini bottom." You say it so sweet.
Is that what I said?
Basically.
That's what I said.
That's just what I got from
you old bikini bottom, since everybody wants to remind you that that's where you started and blah.
Stop playing
bitches in the comments, though. I'm just gonna put it
in the comments. Bring y'all comments and share. Y'all know she don't play about her SeanDavieWay. She doesn't play about her boy. So yeah.
Telling him to suck his dick all the time, and he'll never do it. He'll never do it.
Yep. So yeah.
Wait, Sean, what was it that you said? He said,
I'm gonna take a like. I'm gonna take
a ass tip.
Leave a fake ass tip.
Stop. Cut the camera off. Cut the camera off. We done.
Girl, I will go in.
We out.
I will go in. You already know.
We're done.
Oh.
Nope. We're not gonna get him.
We're about to get up out of here because y'all already know y'all get a whole nother hour.
Like you gonna get him revved up, and then we're gonna be on here for even longer. Do not
There you go, get I don't you start that shit.
Don't do it.
Gonna go down. But we love you guys, and until next week, you guys totally can't sit with us. But we love you guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Make sure y'all come through. I love y'all. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys. Like, say what she got. This is what she has to say.
I gotta go to work in the morning.
Yeah, me too. So we love you guys.
Bye, guys.
Until the next show. Bye.